another edition of Spotlight. Again, on the road at the Baum Gallery. Again, these are always fun shows. So Barclay, I'm here with Barclay McConnell, who's the director of the Baum Gallery, and she's going to tell us about this fantastic exhibit that's currently on view by artist in residence Dan Steinhilber. So Barclay, welcome back to the show.
Thank you so much.
Well, this has been a big undertaking. We're going to talk overall now, the whole thing. So tell us who Dan Steinhilber is and how we got him.
Dan Steinhilber is an artist whose work I've been excited about for a long time. I saw his work years ago at a contemporary art museum in North Carolina, and it was their opening show. They opened this contemporary art museum in Raleigh with an exhibition, a solo exhibition of his work. And I was so impressed by the work and how he filled the space and the exciting things he did with the most mundane materials. And so I thought, one day I want to work with this artist. And so
you didn't meet him then?
I didn't meet him, but I kept him on my radar and got in touch with him early on during my tenure here as director of the Baum because I knew it would take a while to get on his schedule. And so we did get on his schedule, and he came as an artist in residence in early September of this year. And he created all sorts of exciting work right here on site, which is something really unusual.
Yes.
We generally have artists that have already prepared their work and they bring it in and we hang it on the walls, and it's a very traditional sort of process. But with Dan, he did bring some finished works that you'll see when you look around. But the majority of the works, he just took materials. He bought things at Home Depot, and
after he got here,
he bought things here, and he just created amazing, really beautifully crafted things that you would never expect to see from things like plumbing pipe, balloons,
trash bags,
Mountain Dew.
Well, I can't wait for us to go around and look more closely. But isn't it unusual at the Baum Gallery that we have one artist who has taken all three galleries?
Yes, we generally fill each gallery with a single artist's work, or have a group show that'll fill the space. But his work is so large scale in general and really needs space. And so we just gave him the whole space.
And
all three galleries.
From the beginning, that was
from
the plan.
From the beginning, he had the whole space to work with.
So did he know what he was going to do before he got here? I guess, and maybe you don't know that. Or did he come in with a list of things that he wanted? Or
he really had no idea, I think. I really think he had some things were created. I mean, the 2D pieces that are on the walls, those were already created. Those are what he considers paintings that he makes out of plastic wrap and plastic bags and things like that. And they take a lot of time. But he came here with some ideas. I think he thought he might recreate some certain pieces, but a lot of what he did, he just came up with in spur of the moment. And right before we opened the doors for the exhibition reception, he created one more piece, and we had to add it into the inventory list and send it to the insurance people at the very last minute on the very day that the exhibit opened. So it was unlike any process I've ever worked with an artist. It's highly creative. It's very, he's full on imaginative and engaged with the materials. And then if you're an administrator, it's kind of like you're pulling your hair out, running around going, we have to put this on the list. We have to make a label.
I heard the term, he's a big kid.
Yes.
Is that, and his pieces show that.
But also really a serious artist with a rigorous practice and, lots of thought behind what he's doing, even though some of it is very spur of the moment, and he's coming up with it, in the moment.
He has a big scheme. He has the big picture.
He does, and being around people that are that highly creative and it's in dynamic is exciting. It's not like what you're it's not the typical installation process.
So tell us about the student reaction, because I would think that they had this is a wonderful opportunity for the art students here and other students to just see an artist at work and to sort of be a part of the process as well.
Yes, we were thrilled because we had quite a few volunteers and to help with the installation that were really excited about the work. We had a couple of assistants for him as well that were paid, and then we had the Baum staff and other miscellaneous art students around that really wanted to see him work and see what was happening, and were excited by, I think, the energy of what was happening here. Some of whom stayed for long hours, late at night and things like that, to help out and make this show come together, because we really were down to the wire to the last minute.
Okay, he arrived now when?
Early September.
Okay.
And he was here for about a week and a half, and did everything in a week and a half, including, including 2 travel days. So
wow.
He did it all very quickly.
And then so it all went up, and then he left, and he will be coming back.
Yes, he's coming back October 27th to lecture and to deinstall. The show will be on view until October 21st, until UCA's fall break.
Okay.
And then he'll be back that Tuesday, the 27th, to lecture at 1:30 in the afternoon.
And what's the lecture going to be about?
It's about his process and about other work beyond what's here in the gallery right now. So it's all different work that he's done at other museums and things like that, other exciting projects. He's just trying to expand people's understanding of what the whole body of his work looks like.
So tell me, what's next at the Baum? I know we're going to be back later on this semester for another spotlight show, but what else is on this schedule for the fall?
For the fall, we have the BA Senior Exhibit coming up, and we have 13 BA students and no BFA students this
for the
time
first time in a
graduating,
long
for the first time in a very long time. So that's always an exciting show, as you know, and there's just a wonderful lineup for spring as well. We've got 3 really exciting exhibits opening up in January.
So just 2 shows this fall.
2 shows
but
this
2
fall.
big shows this fall.
2 big shows, and then we have 3 sets of shows in the spring.
In the spring, so very good. All right, Barkley, you're off to a good start again to the academic year, and I understand that we're going to have Georgia Erger, your intern, who's going to tell us, take us and show us the pieces in more detail. So
yes.
Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
We'll be back again in a minute.